Okay, we have a whole bunch of people with us, so I think we're going to get started. Good evening, everyone. I am Charlene Bemis, Development Director for the Longest Day and Special Events for the Massachusetts New Hampshire chapter. We are honored to have so many of you join us on this winter solstice. We know this is a very busy time of year, but as you know, this global pandemic has not slowed Alzheimer's and dementia down, and neither has our work here at the association. On behalf of my colleagues from all of the New England chapters, I want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you here tonight. Our work is simply not possible without the dedication and leadership of our volunteers. And while this has been a long and challenging year, your passionate spirit, along with the groundbreaking science and research happening as we speak, give us nothing but hope as we welcome the new year. Our vision is clear: to see a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementias. Tonight, we will shine our lights on this disease, and we will begin our journey to the longest day, where we will raise awareness and vital funding to support families and individuals facing dementia, to keep driving research forward, and to continue advocating on both the federal and state levels. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us. Because every name and every story matters, during tonight's program, I invite you to share the name of the person you shine your light for in the chat, so each name is illuminated for all of us to see. And now I would like to introduce you to our longest night host. She and her husband, Steve, are full mission recipients of the Alzheimer's Association and have participated in and volunteered for the longest day since it began. She was the steward of her husband's care and considers being a caregiver as one of the most defining roles of her life. It is my absolute pleasure to be able to work with her to not only lead our longest day event, but to create opportunities such as tonight's gathering so that we always remember we are not alone. We are all in this together and no one will be forgotten. Please welcome the wonderful and ever inspirational Judy Johansson.
Thank you, Charlene. I'm so happy to be amongst so many incredible people here tonight. Author Bob Goff wrote, "Hope doesn't go to sleep just because it's dark outside. It lights a candle and stays up waiting for the rest of the story." Tonight, we gather representing many different stories and different stages of our Alzheimer and other dementia journeys. But we are united by a story of light and hope. Tonight, we have chosen to light a candle as opposed to cursing the darkness. We find great comfort in knowing that our single candles are joined by many and collectively illuminating a path towards a future without Alzheimer's and all dementias. We are not alone. Over the past 10 months, COVID-19 has had a devastating effect on the Alzheimer's community, and disproportionately so within our Latinx and Black communities. There has been immense loss of life, families unable to visit loved ones and hold their hands, families unable to grieve the loss of their loved ones together with their extended family and friends. Tonight, we come together while apart to outshine the darkness of these remarkably challenging times. In a moment, we will share our lights and have a moment of silence. And during our moment of silence, we will we pause to honor and appreciate the arduous challenges of those living with Alzheimer's and all other dementias. We honor the tireless caregivers who experience numerous longest nights on a regular basis. We remember and hold dear all of our loved ones who have been taken by this disease, and we cherish their memories. And we will virtually wrap our arms around those who are grieving loved ones lost during this time of COVID-19 to offer them warmth and support when hugs are not allowed. So many names, so many memories, so many lights. So on this longest night, filled with the most hours of darkness, may hope guide us to continue lighting our candles and help us to write and fight for the rest of this story. The story where no one ever forgets, no one ever is lost, and Alzheimer's disease is nothing but a memory. It is now my honor to introduce a very, very special guest. She is an internationally renowned flautist, writer, artistic director of several major music series, a television journalist, educator, and entrepreneur. Her recent book, Like Falling Through a Cloud, addresses her lapses and losses as she confronts and deals with a future under the shadow of her Alzheimer's diagnosis. Here to play a favorite piece on her flute, Syrinx by Claude Debussy, and share a passage from her book called Marbles, please welcome Eugenia Zuckerman.
Thank you so much. It is my real pleasure to be with you tonight. And Syrinx is one of my most favorite pieces. It's very beautiful and very evocative, and I'd like to play it for you. Now, I would very much like to read from my book. The name of my book is Like Falling Through a Cloud. The poem I'm going to read from my book is called Marbles. Maybe mine are lost, or maybe they're rolling around in my head looking for a place to land, or maybe not. My daughters tell me to get tested. Tested for what, I ask, even though I know for what, but it's for what I don't want to know. So I let the marbles roll around in a swirl of distracting colors because I don't want to listen to them, the daughters, because if I hear them, I will be very afraid. And this mother cannot be that mother. Not ever. Never. Thank you so much.
Wow, Eugenia, that was so beautiful. What a gift to all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and all of you.
We're so grateful that you're here with us tonight, sharing your gifts and creating such a sweet memory for us all to share. Thank you again. And now I get to have the honor again to introduce singer-songwriter Natalia Zuckerman. Natalia is thrilled to be here tonight with her mother, Eugenia. And through the magic of technology, Natalia is accompanied by Jules Biber on cello. Jules' father, Dr. Michael Biber, a neurologist who treated many people with Alzheimer's, sadly passed away from this disease last January. Here is a song Natalia wrote called Lemonade, a reminder to always live in the moment.
Today is a new day. Tomorrow you may not know my name, but today you remember the way to my house. Today that's everything. There's a space in the back of my head, and it opens when I let you in. There are sparks that sometimes misfire. There've been nights I don't know who I am, but I will be your memory. You'll be my right now, and we'll sit on this porch and drink lemonade. Do nothing else for hours. Sometimes you lose your patience. Sometimes I will lose mine. What we lose is not about absence. It's the miracle of decline. And I will be your memory. You'll be my right now. And we'll sit on this porch and drink lemonade. Watch the sun go down. Today I'm looking forward. Today doesn't even seem hard. There are no more words to be spoken. There's lilacs in the yard. This will be my memory of you and me right now, as we sit on this porch and drink lemonade. Watch the sun go down. We can sit on this porch and drink lemonade and watch the sun go down.
Good evening, everyone. I'm breathless after this musical performance, so bear with me for a moment. This is my friend Annabelle, who sits with me on every Zoom meeting. I'm the development director for the Rhode Island chapter. Thank you, Natalia and Jules, for sharing your incredible talents and this important message with us here tonight. I am breathless from the music. What a beautiful song and a wonderful reminder for us all. And thank you to Judy and Eugenia and everyone here tonight for taking a moment during the hustle and bustle of the holidays to shine a light in honor of everyone who has been touched by Alzheimer's and dementia. As mentioned earlier, the longest night is the beginning of our journey to the longest day, our signature do-it-yourself event where you pick a day, a location, and an activity. Invite friends and family to join you and raise as much awareness and dollars as you can in honor of a loved one. If you would like more information on how to get involved, you can visit alz.org/thelongestday. And I know we've had a few people message us tonight asking if they can make a donation. And yes, you can. As a development director, I always say yes. We would be so appreciative of anyone who is able to make an end of the year donation to support The Longest Day. If you would like, you can text the word solstice to the number 51555. By doing so, you'll receive a link to make a general donation to The Longest Day. And you may also make a general donation at alz.org/thelongestday, the website for the event. Charlene, would you be so good as posting this in the chat for everyone, please? All donations will be allocated to the local chapter where you live and will help support families in your very own community. I really want to thank you all for being with us tonight. It's such a special event, and it again has left me breathless. There are so many people, including my daughter's fiance's grandfather, who we lost to COVID during while he was suffering from Alzheimer's, and there are so many out there who are doing the same. So I so appreciate this time to remember them all. We are so grateful